Coming right up is Indy News number 181. We're going to go around the horn of the DC Universe, and we're going to stop off at Dynamite, where we're going to talk about the return of Vampirella by a really, really good creative team. And we're also going to talk about the return of the Blood Queen, who Bo swears has been at Dynamite before. I don't remember her at all, but Bo swears on a stack of Bibles that she's been there before. Also, we're going to talk about Doctor Who and the creative teams that are going to be over at Titan, working on the new series featuring Doctors 10 and 11, and possibly 12 at some point in the future. Also, we're going to talk about Boom Comics and their new acquisition on the board of directors, which is quite interesting. And we're going to wrap it all up with the return of Chromium covers at Valiant. Oh, hold me back. Right after this. Here at Alternate Reality, the happiest day of the week is, of course, New Comic Wednesday. Not only is it the first day of the week's new releases, not only is it the first day you can get 15% off all your new comics every day for everyone, but to make it extra special, we hold a first day sale. Now, what's that? The first day sale, we take a mix of 7 brand new comics, magazines, and trade paperbacks, and we discount them 40% off. That's right, 40% off all day long. So if you want to save 40% off on some of the week's hottest new titles on the first day of their release, there's only one place to go, and that's where your money works harder, Alternate Reality.
Well, we're waiting. Not pizza. Indie comic book news.
When I was younger, I was smaller. Independent Comic Book News, episode 181, the title of stuff.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Boo.
Yes.
What time is it?
It's independent news time.
Indie News Time, coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics, especially my indie comics, are always 15% off every day for everyone. Dynamite, IDW, Boom, and Valiant, they're all 15% off every day for everyone. And we're going to start off with Dynamite. Vampirella's gone. Vampirella's canceled. They canceled the book, and you're never, ever, ever going to see another Vampirella book ever again from Dynamite. They canceled the series. 38 wonderful issues, and you're out the door. That's it. No more Vampirella. Hit the road, baby. Put some clothes on. We're tired of looking at you.
Yes, you can rest up till June when Vampirella will relaunch from Vamps Nancy A. Collins, who happens to be a science fiction fantasy writer, and Avengers Invaders artist Patrick Birkentoffer. Yes. Coming back in June, the series will have covers by Terry Dodson and a whole bunch of marvelous people who Dynamite throws money at to do covers.
Any idea what the series is going to be about outside of Vampirella?
It's going to be a darker, more evil Vampirella.
Well, Nancy Collins wrote Vamps, and that was kind of
dark.
Dark but goofy.
Yeah.
Dark, but it's sort of a twisted sense of humor. Dark humor on it. So we'll see.
Macabre.
We'll see. Meanwhile, also over Dynamite, the Blood Queen. That's not Vampirella, is it?
No.
Okay, the Blood Queen will return from the team of
Troy Brownfield, who works for Newsarama, and Fritz Casas. The book is based on Elizabeth Bathory, who was supposedly responsible for the deaths of over 600 people, and to keep herself looking young and pretty, she bathed herself in her victim's blood.
Bo?
Yes.
It says the Blood Queen will return. They've never done the Blood Queen.
Oh, yeah.
So it can't return.
No, she popped up.
They've never done it.
She's been seen before.
Where?
At some other independent company. And Dynamite says, hey, we can get this for
pulling it out of his butt.
It's $1.50. It didn't cost anything.
Doctor Who! Oh, Titan Comics is doing Doctor Who, and we've got some word on the creative teams that are going to be on it.
Yeah, finally we know who's working on the books. Nick Abzadis and Elena Casagrande.
Who?
Nick Abzadis and Elena Casagrande.
Those aren't real names. You made those up.
Those are real names. They're going to be doing the David Tennant book, and Al Ewing, Rob Williams, and Simon Fraser are going to be doing the Matt Smith books. You're going, what about the Peter Capaldi Doctor? He hasn't debuted yet as a regular series. Once he debuts on TV and they start their new series, then he'll get his own comic. Until then, you have to wait.
What about Christopher Eggleston, the U-boat captain?
No, the deal involves the 10th, 11th, and 12th Doctors. Ninth Doctor?
Yeah, Ninth Doctor doesn't get any love at all.
Yeah, it's because of the leather jacket.
Boom! Meanwhile, over at Boom Comics, guess who has been added to the board of directors over at Boom?
Former DC president Paul Levitz.
That is interesting as hell.
Now,
it really is.
What's interesting is he's going to be on their board of directors, and he's still working at DC as a writer. But he's on their board of directors.
Well, you know what part of that is? Part of that is Dan DiDio saying, yeah, I really don't want you around to begin with. Contractually, you have to write a book for us. So I guess you're doing that, but I guess contractually you can go do something else if you want to. So whatever, I don't care about you anyway. I wish you'd go away. Paul Levitz over at Boom that's quite an interesting acquisition for them. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty
that could really become something.
Doesn't really see Boom as a threat. DC
Well,
doesn't
Well, of course they don't see Boom as
isn't
a threat.
because Boom is an independent book. Now, the company also announced an ongoing Big Trouble in Little China comic from Goons Eric Powell and Brian Churchilla, and probably the main reason Paul Levis is over there. They signed a first-look deal with the Cartoon Network, which is owned by Warner Brothers. And so, if Cartoon Network does anything on TV, Boom gets the first shot at turning that property into a comic.
Which is really odd because that means DC doesn't get to touch any of the
Right.
properties that their parent company makes.
We own you, but we don't want to do
I assume that doesn't include DC Universe characters.
no,
like
it doesn't involve DC
Batman
Universe
or the Justice
If they
League
want to
or
do
Teen
Batman and
Titans.
stuff like that, but it involves any character that Cartoon Network comes up with.
Yeah, like
it goes over it.
Well, I've already done Powerpuff Girls.
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, Samurai,
Johnny Bravo.
Samurai
Jack.
Samurai Jack. Yeah, Samurai Jack. A couple others I can't think of, but actually I think those were over at IDW.
Yeah, and
But
well,
it's,
actually,
we
those
talked
are
about
still-
that before. It's
those are
odd that
still-
those characters are not at DC.
Yeah, those characters actually are still at IDW, so this involves any new things that they come up with.
Okay. Valiant. Valiant has planned not one but five chromium variant covers.
Yes, the Chromiate cover has returned. It's going to be a big, shiny, heavy-ass cover. It'll be part of the 18-chapter Armor Hunters event. The covers will be for Armor Hunters number 1, Unity number 8, X-Men Award 26, Armor Hunters Bloodshot, and Armor Hunters Harbinger number 1. Each of these covers will cost you, if you want to get them, $5.99. And you're going, chromium covers? Well, who came up with that idea? Valiant came up with that idea way back then when they started. That was part of the reason all this stuff was collectible, because he did these goofy-ass chromium
Well,
covers.
then it was.
Then it was a big deal.
Yeah, then when people found out that nobody cares.
Oh my God!
It stopped being collectible real fast.
But yeah, they're gonna. And you can pick up these $5.99 variant covers. You can also pick up the regular books for $3.99. And and I'm assuming Valiant's going to do the nice thing and let retailers like this gentleman here order up, and you'll get as many of these chromium covers as many you order there into a book.
I would assume that if they're already announcing that the price point on this thing's going to be $5.99, these will be independent orders, and I can order as many of them as I want. So if you're looking for something rare, this ain't it, because I should be able to order as many as I want.
Well, you would assume
if they're tagged with a price point.
Yeah, but you would assume that Armor Hunters number 1, the Bloodshot number 1, and Armor Hunters number Harbinger, you're going to order up on anyway because they're number 1s. And so
Yeah.
those will be the chromium
But at
covers that most
$5.99
stores are
a
going
pop,
to get.
well, at $5.99 a pop, I'm not going to be ordering up big on the chromium covers just because they're chromium.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'll be ordering them.
you probably get like 2 or 3 or 4.
Oh well,
So depending on what people know.
well, the regular cover is going to be like what, $3.99.
$3.99.
Yeah, okay. Those are the ones I'll be ordering up more.
That's the big one.
So let me know at some point in the future.
Chromium, baby!
Until then, that's it. We are done. We are finished. We're out of here. We've got no more indie news. Go to the store's website. Check out all the indie news Bo sends me. I post up there, Bo.
Yes. Sarah, let them know.
www.marltonetrally.com. Is that the website? You're the boss. For now.
Go to the store's website. Check out all his news. Till next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Bo wondering if anyone's going to do a blood cover anymore. You know, you put your blood in the ink and stuff like that. Because they've done
Not
that
until
yet.
Kiss moves over to Valiant are they going to do that. Bye.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.